for farming, but not sure how to make it work with your day job? Well, Shondell Leatherberry is here. Thanks for joining me.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and you were here, you were working for a 4J school district, then you went overseas for many years, but all the while you were really interested in farming and had land. Talk about that.
Well, I bought the farm in 2000 and realized that if I wanted to keep it, I needed to do something creative. So I went overseas and worked during the school year and came home during the summers and earned enough money to do the repairs and try to get myself situated so that I could be a full-time farmer.
Right. Well, you were originally at 4J School District.
Right.
And then you decided to go overseas, and you'd come back every summer.
Right.
Was that hard? Did you miss it here while you were overseas?
Yeah, I did, really. It was hard to leave at the end of the summer, but I had some really great adventures overseas. Yeah.
I'm sure. And did you learn anything about farming while you were overseas?
Mostly what not to do when you farm one area too much or use,
Right. Yeah. And so you'd come back every summer, and were you working on the farm when you came back every summer?
Right. I would come home and work really hard, but I really loved it, and it was hard to leave again.
Amazing. And you brought so many fruits and vegetables, so clearly you're doing really well now as a farmer.
Well, I'm a beginning farmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just learning the trade, yeah.
Well, you mentioned that it was 2 years ago when you quit the overseas job and decided to dedicate full-time to this farm, which is how you're able to have all these fruits and vegetables now, and the eggs. And what's your favorite thing to grow?
That's hard. We grow good berries. I mean, berries are fun to grow.
Really?
But I've been experimenting with different vegetables to try to see what I grow well. I'm still learning. I mean, I've always gardened and farmed, but learning the craft of getting things ready for market and storage and all of that. It's quite an art. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm good at.
Well, you must be doing really well, because here we have posted right now some of the pictures of your farm, and you must be doing really well because of all this that you have, and you've been at the Lane County Farmers Market now for a year.
Yeah, actually this year I've been lucky enough to co-share my booth with another farm that is more experienced than I am, but we've been combining our produce together, and it's been a great learning experience for me to really see how the market works and what other farmers are doing. And
well, and the farmers market for you then really is a resource and a place for you to talk to a lot of other farmers, get tips and ideas.
See what they do to get their stuff to market, and there's it's quite involved.
Well, and instead of being a competitive environment there where you're competing against one another, sounds like it's a very friendly environment, and you all can share ideas.
Yeah, very cooperative environment.
That's great. Wow. Well, a lot of good vegetables here, and thanks so much for joining me this morning. And it's great to see, your passion come alive. You worked really hard to get to this point. Well, the lesson learned here, always follow your passions. Check out the Lane County Farmers Market every Saturday from 9 to 3 p.m. at 8th and Oak. We'll be back with weather after the break.